Reasons for making and breaking laws. Introduction. Man is a social being. Man hates living alone, and when men live together, many troubles like quarrels, theft, etc. arise from their living. In the early days, it was the duty of a chief to settle or stop such troubles. When any citizen goes beyond the limits of his rights, he needs to be put right by some means. In this study session, we will therefore examine the rationale behind making laws and the reason why some people break it. Learning outcomes. After you have studied this study session, you should be able to 1. Discuss the reasons for making law. 2. Explain the reasons for breaking law. Reasons for making law. 1. The laws are made to regulate the citizens' conduct or behavior in relation to their fellow citizens or to the government. 2. Check the wrong use of a citizen's right against his fellow citizens or country. 3. Maintain peace and order. 4. Encourage good citizenship. 5. Ensure the liberty and freedom of the citizens. 6. Make all the members of a society work sincerely and diligently for the progress of the society. 7. Help everything in the state to run smoothly and to defend the interests of every citizen. 8. Save the good citizens from the bad ones. Reasons for breaking laws. Each citizen owes certain duties to the other citizen with whom he lives and also to the community to which he belongs. In addition, he must learn to live in peace with others and obey the laws of the state. But some bad citizens fail to do their civic duties either to the state or to their fellow citizens. They do not obey the rules laid down by the government. The laws are broken by them because of the following. 1. Idleness. Bad citizens are idle to work, whereas they must eat and clothe themselves. They must get this necessary need by any means. Hence, they break the law to steal. 2. Ignorance. Ignorant people do not know their civic duties, either to the state or to other citizens. Some of the rules of laws are: all citizens are equal before the law, the rich or the poor, the great or the humble, have to obey the law. A state minister must not break the laws without a punishment. If and when necessary, the court of law tries to defend the rights of an ordinary man, even against the government, in order to see that justice is done. Every citizen is given his right by the law. No police can search the house of any citizen or arrest him without a search warrant signed by the magistrate. No one can be punished except for the break of law and must be established by a court of law. All offenses or crimes must be tried in a court of law, and the criminal or offender must be allowed to defend himself. Sometimes a criminal of a serious crime is allowed to be tried by the jury of 12 ordinary men or women who should not be partial. They fight and even cause riots. They do not know why taxes or rates should be. Thereby, the law has to take its course. 3. Greed. This is a bad desire to have more than one's share or right. This bad wish leads a citizen to steal another citizen's goods and thereby break the laws. 4. Lack of self-discipline. Some citizens lack self-control. Where they are annoyed or their feelings are hot, they become wild and act like wild animals. They are lawless. They talk, shout, fight, and cause riot. They thereby steal or say loot or disturb the peace of the town and sometimes damage valuable properties. Selfishness. Some citizens are selfish. They fail to do their civic duties because of their selfish minds. A selfish rich man may not pay taxes or rates, or may even fail to obey the necessary licenses for his bicycles, motor cars, or lorries, and also for his radio. All these are against the law. Envy and hatred. A bad citizen always envies the success, progress, or wealth of his fellow citizens. They therefore hate him. This hatred may grow and lead someday to cruelty and finally to murder. 7. Dishonesty. Honesty is the best policy. Not many citizens are honest. The dishonest ones always cheat, forge accounts, take or give bribe, and indulge themselves in all forms of corruptions. In the schools, spying and cheating in examinations also grow into bribery and corruption. Study session summary. In this study session, we explain the reasons for making law as well as the reasons for breaking it. We noted that all citizens are equal before the law. The rich or poor, the great or the humble have to obey the law. A state minister must not break the laws without a punishment. Every citizen is given his right by the law. No police can search the house of any citizen or arrest him without a search warrant signed by the magistrate. No one can be punished except for breaking the law and must be established by a court of law. End of study session 6. Thanks for listening.